Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is the Countryside Unicyclist, which you already know, and in today's video I'm going to attempt my first off-road downhill challenge. Again, I am back here at the quarry site. As you can see over in the background just there's the chimney there. The building is just off to the side just here. I've got with me just there my unicycle. I have had some questions about my unicycle which I will address in this video. So the first of all, there is no shocks on the unicycle, as you can see. It's just a full metal frame. The only shock that I do have is the compression in the tyre when I jump. That's the only sort of shock system I have in the unicycle. The way I absorb the impact from jumping is through my legs. I sort of need to bend my knees a bit as I jump so I don't get too much of a jar going up into my back. So yeah, I'm pretty sure this is a 20-inch wheel. I don't know if you're going to be able to see it very clearly, but I'll see if I can show you. Just around near where my fingers are, just here, that's some of the specs of the wheel. Apart from that, it is a double wall tube, so when I'm doing stunts, which I'm going to probably do a bit of jumping on this little downhill challenge that I'm going to attempt, when the rim sort of compresses down onto the tube, it won't pop so easily. I have Nimbus Venture cranks on it. I'm pretty sure I'm not sure what size they are, I can't remember. I've got steel pedals on it, which you obviously saw. The frame of it was slightly modified by the person I bought the unicycle off. He did some, what do you call it, hydro dipping. He did some of that on it, so it's not just a plain black frame. Not sure if you're going to be able to see it well on camera, but if you can see the pattern there, it's sort of like a I'm not sure what you would describe that, more of like a Technic sort of pattern. It's blue, it's just got sort of hexagons and other designs in it. To tell what size you are, there is a little ruler sort of thing there that helps you size the unicycle, because everyone's obviously a different height, so you can adjust the saddle using that. As for today's challenge, I will be attempting this path just here. It's got rocks in it, dips and bumps and steep, jagged rock edges in it. So that's the challenge I'm going to be attempting on my unicycle today. I'm just setting up my tripod, so just bear with me. Need to adjust the legs on it. So let's get the camera all focused up. So it's that path up there, so about there, and camera seems fairly stable. And I do have some shin pads on me, so if I do come off, hopefully my shins won't get smashed up too much from the steel pedals. So actually what I'll do, I'll take you guys up and show you the track from the start, from where I'll be beginning, which today I'm just going to be starting from around this area where it's reasonably flat. Hopefully I'll be able to get some momentum going, and I might try coming down here where it is a bit more rough, and then following down over this side, and then continuing down just down here, then come to this point where it's a bit more bumpy, following through, going to be sort of a softish rock formation here, and then finishing up. So let's get the tripod situated again, and focus on the camera. That should be good, and let's see what we can do. Alright, well, that track was a bit more difficult than I thought. Doesn't mean I'm gonna give up. I might come back and give it other goes on different days. There is another track that I would like to give it a go one day, which is just up the other end of the entrance. There is another track up there. I am also worried about people taking my phone when I'm not looking, so that's kind of a worry to me as well. But yeah, another thing that also worries me is if I come off and break a bone or crack my skull open, which there's not really anyone out here who would be able to help me in that case. And this video isn't live streamed because I don't have the YouTube requirements at the time of this uploading. Won't be for a while yet. Still in the early stages of the subscribers, but hopefully we will get there eventually. Fingers crossed. All I gotta do is keep putting out good content that everyone likes, which is what I hope everyone likes what I'm doing at the moment. So if you do like this video, leave a like on the video. Also smash that subscribe button down below. That also really helps me out to know that you guys are enjoying the videos I'm putting up. Sorry, I'm just putting the legs on my tripod up at the moment. But yeah. What I could also do in this video is just do a walk around the quarry, show you guys some of the tracks, and you guys might be able to point out some future video challenge locations. Just put in the time period of when I shot it in the video, and I'll be able to find what you're referring to in the track, but also be able to show you just some of the scenery from this area. Like just up there, there's another dirt track. It's a bit more smooth, but I'm also starting to break a sweat out now, which is good. Try and get me face on. Might switch my hands because the camera's on that side of the phone, because I don't have any expensive cameras or anything like that to shoot with. I'm just shooting with my phone. But there's a nice little view of the waterbed, and on the other side, as you can tell, it's just all bush. So it's really quite isolated out here. I do have a tripod attached to my gimbal, as I mentioned previously when I was doing the challenge. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to complete that challenge one day. I just unfortunately won't be today. But yeah, I do have somewhat of a extension, which you can see now, but the gimbal doesn't exactly keep up with fast speeds, as you can tell there, and it doesn't exactly stay focused on the one spot either. So, but it does give you a good look as well. So if you like this extended range and you can hear me quite well, let me know in the comments down below. Another little dirt track just up there. Also, having the tripod as the handle puts a lot more weight against my arm, makes it quite heavy, so I might have to swap hands again. There we go. Now I'm using my most dominant hand, have a bit more strength in my arm. Maybe one day this could be a downhill challenge as well, when I get much more practice on my uni and a lot more control than what I've got, which is that hill just there. That one right there. It doesn't look very steep on camera, but in person it is so steep. But this place I'm filming at, it has so many potential spots for good challenges on the uni. Some parts I'm not going to be able to ride because I don't have the skill that I need for it, but hopefully one day. Heard some sort of low rumble. Not sure exactly what it was. It sounded like thunder. Hope it's not thunder, because I've got a long track behind me, which might actually turn around, guys, because you've all seen the quarry and how massive that building really is, and I think we might have some rain coming here at the moment, so I'm going to head back to my car so I don't get absolutely saturated in rain, and my equipment here doesn't get damaged. That might actually make a good photo. Put my uni there. If I, that might actually make a good thumbnail photo. But yeah, the bush here is super thick. My gimbal just wants to do its own thing, which gets quite annoying sometimes, especially when I'm trying to film a freaking video gimbal. It just doesn't like to do what I would like it to do sometimes. But you know, sometimes you just gotta work around these things. I'll use the joystick to fix that up. There we go. That's a little bit better. I wonder if I stand up here, if this would show you how steep that hill back there is, while trying not to fall down the little ditch I'm on. That just makes it look even more flat. Doesn't give it any justice. But, you know, what can you do? Sounds like motorbikes coming in. Great. Another steep bit of a downhill there. And there's where the waterbed starts. The place I'm walking through at the moment was flooded, as I mentioned in, I think it was my last video. So we can get some pretty bad storms here, which is why I don't want to really stick around. Plus, if anyone walks through these bushes and they don't want to be filmed and put on the internet for the entire world to see, they probably won't be too happy at all. But you can get some quite good footage around here. Even if you are just bushwalking instead of wanting to unicycle. But some tracks you just can't do very well on one wheel. Struggle enough on two. Which that would be a lot easier, but that's not what this channel's all about. This channel's about filming countryside locations like this while on the unicycle, which I really wish. But fucking focus, gimbal. Bloody fucking buck like a bronco. That's what I'm saying, not the other word. Buck like a bronco. Not using any curse words on here. It does sound a lot like that other word, but I'm not using it. Go up this way. Oh God. This shot might be able to show you just how long these dirt tracks can be. There's a fork in the road. And there's the other fork. A tri-fork. Wide open space right here. Arm switch time. There we go. This road here would make an extreme challenge because it ain't exactly very even, which I'll try and get it in the shot for you. Oh, almost slipping over. But these are pretty much 4-wheel drive tracks right here, so some parts, like that one just there, so deep dug into the ground. Probably dirt bike tracks instead of 4x tracks, but somehow 4-wheel drives do get up along here. So I'm also planning on a longer ride through the town I live in with the gimbal and tripod, which will be a bit difficult, but even if it's just the gimbal. But if you guys do want to see that, let me know down in the comments section below as well, either yes or no. Another massive puddle. That's one of the ones from last video. It does take a few days for these puddles to dry out. But we are coming up now to the other challenge location I found. Which is going to be really difficult, because how many bumps and that are in the road and how big the bumps are. But that road just there, you can see how bumpy a few of the areas are, and it's all rock. So and if any of you aren't sure of where this area is, I'll give you one slight clue, which is that building just there. I don't want to give too much information away on it, but I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. If you did go on to like the video, please leave a like on the video. Also, smash that subscribe button if you guys like the content I put out, which I really hope you all do. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, peace.